Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you are good. It's Happy Hump Day, middle of the week, right? Yeah. Guys, this is LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we are talking about Love Island Season 11, Episode 51.
Yes.
We're nearly at the end, guys. For those that don't know, I'm all things Sugar and Sade. And I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
And we have a special guest today. We have Beverly in the house.
Yes.
Beverly is our social media specialist.
Oh, what a line. I like social media so much, but yeah, no, I'll take it.
Yes. Beverly, welcome. Beverly is going to be joining us to talk about the growth of social media of some of the contestants in Love Island at the moment. But before we get into all of that, guys, have you booked the like button as you come in? I'm hoping that it's already booked. You guys have been doing so well these last couple of weeks. Do you know what I mean? So do you know what I mean? We need the same energy for these last couple of episodes of Love Island. And Nana, what can people do if they want to get a little bit closer to us?
Okay, what you guys can do is you can sign up to our YouTube membership. I have put the link in the chat. It's just $1.99, and you will get an episode extra every week from us as well. And now that we have over 100 members, we will start doing membership lives where you can talk to us, you can give us your dilemmas, and it'll be like a little family get together as well. We are on the road to 200 members, and at the moment we have 120. So let's do this.
120? Wait, serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because we got the extras. Actually, was that you, Beverly? Who gave us?
Oh, yes.
No, yeah, Beverly's given us 5.
Yes.
She gave us 10 yesterday.
Yes.
A couple more people signed up as well. Yeah, we're on our road, man. We could hit it by the end of the week.
Oh, love it. Yes, Beverly was definitely helping us along that way as well. So thank you, Beverly. Appreciate that. Before I forget, Nana, who's in the chat?
Okay. Coming in early at 10:30 was Dylan. Ashes to Ashes next. Gilda's in the house. Lily was here early. Renee was here early as well. Sistrin, thank you again for donating. As she was also here bright and early as well. This is all before 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Yvonne White was here. Simi is in the house as well. You guys were really chatting hard. Waving Designs is in the house. Monica Kabasomi is here. Judy is here. Let me see. KW is in the house as well. Ara, Amal, Babita, Saf. All, and this is now we're at 1 o'clock. So you guys came in hot, early and strong. Luminescent Dreams, Lily, Proverbs, I Be Chilling, Justine. Boy, okay, let me scroll to the end now. Who's saying hello straight away? We have Mommy P. We have Abner in the house, Dammy J, Aaliyah Shaw, Lady Spice. And scrolling down, and Proverbs.
Okay. So lots of people. A lot of people saying
just came in as well.
Hey, Erin. A lot of people saying hi to Beverly as well. Do you know what I mean? Love the love. Okay, so guys, yesterday we had the talent show, and we had the full. Well, kind of like. Well, I guess just Jessica's fallout after the what do you call it? After the family day, and AYO telling her about his brother, you know, preferring Mimi over her for him, which was a little bit terrible. So what is your one word to sum up the episode? And guys, put your one words in the chat. Nana, starting with you. What's your one word?
My one word is talentless. How can you have a whole house of people like that? That's crazy. Like, they're terrible. That was a shitty bunch.
It really was. Beverly, what's yours?
I think unnecessary. The talent show, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Everything was just unnecessary. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, I think mine is just terrible. I think it was terrible what happened to what do you call it with Jessica, and I think like everybody's talent was terrible. It was so bad. Like, yeah, cringy as well. But yeah. What are the people saying?
Okay, the people is coming in thick and fast. So we have Rudo saying talentless show. Judy the same, talentless. Chit says boring. Simi says dry. Danielle dry. Barbara Diary said idiot. Simi said lacking. KW says cringe fest. Luminescent Dream says dead. Waving Cat Design stilts. Monica tiring. Gilda filler episode. Yes, Amal says filler as well.
Yeah.
And Yvonne says definitely unnecessary. Destiny Love says shit. And Simi says anticlimactic. Love that word.
Yeah.
And Divine Me says boring. Erin says embarrassing.
Honestly, it's bloody ridiculous. Okay, so we kicked off the episode the evening, obviously after the family day. Nicole, I think she said this repeatedly, but she was saying to Jessie that your dad's a dilf. Like, is this what people are doing? Are people comfortable?
I never even heard that.
So. Yeah, I've never heard the DILF term, but
no. Oh, I have.
I told you when he was doing the press ups, like he's a hot thing in it. He was signaling to the people there.
Yeah. I can't lie. I know it sounds bad, but I was just thinking, this man cheats, man. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I was just like, why are you doing this on national television? This is about your daughter, not you. Do you know what I mean?
Exhibiting his talent so that he can get the DMs to find his next victim or whatever. Or I don't know.
Exactly. So we had do you know what I mean? Sean was telling AYO that, you know, that Matilda's sisters have made it very, very clear that there can be absolutely no more Casa antics and everything like that. And everyone generally thought that Joey's Nana was cute. Do you know what I mean? I think she was there to distract from Joey's isms.
Yeah.
Basically. We see Jessie and Joey, they basically have a conversation, and Joey's just like, you know what, I really don't want to see you upset anymore. You know, I'm really sorry if I did upset you. And it's just like, I hate that kind of sorry. Like, if I did upset you, you knew I was absolutely upset. So like, what is the if about? Do you know what I mean? And you know, then she apologizes and says she's sorry for how she reacted. I don't like Jessie, so I don't care.
It was a stupid comeback from her, but just in the chat, everybody's saying Kieran also replied back to Nicole saying that her mum is a MILF.
Yes.
That's gross. I wouldn't find that funny personally.
No.
I'd be a little offended.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
MILF wasn't a term. It's just better looking than you. That was what you.
In it though, I mean, really, Nicole's mum, I think they're on equal footing. Like, I still don't believe that she's 24, but I was totally like, you and your mum look like sisters.
Yeah, serious.
So they look like sisters, man, and her brother looked like her dad. Like, it's all off. I don't believe that Nicole is 24.
You think the gene pool is limited?
That ain't right.
Oh wow. Joey goes on to say that his nan and sister adored Jessie. Do you know what I mean? He did point out, like, look, your dad did try come for me a little bit, and Jessie was just like, yeah, they definitely said what they said in a nice way. Do you know what I mean? But he says, like, you know, he respects it and everything like that, and he reveals to her that he said to his sister that I feel like you might be the one. Are we believing this? Do you think this is BS?
Complete and utter. I don't understand.
Exactly. I don't see it unless they're not showing us what these two's relationship is. I just don't see it, and I still watch unseen bits. There's still nothing extra in there as to when he's saying
really
how special Jessie is. I don't know what is it. What's her speciality? I don't know, and I don't believe him.
No, she does seem very bland.
Okay. He did mention was about her seeing him as just Joey and rather not like Joey Essex. So I guess oh my gosh, it's Joey Essex. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear that. I don't know how she's displaying that though. Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that even mean? kind of to a certain extent. But yeah, that's what he sees for sure. We see Mimi and Josh. Mimi's just like, you're looking good and everything like that. Josh is like, shall we go to the daybed? She's like, no, I've got something better. Let's go up to the terrace. So they go up to the terrace. They talk about how much their families love them and stuff, or love each of them, kind of thing. And do you know what I mean? And like just talking about how their family morals are the same and they have the same values and all this kind of thing. It's just a very, very cute moment. And while they're up there, Kieran and AYO spot them, kind of thing. And AYO's just like, is Josh and Mimi up there? Like, I was just like, why are you concerned, my guy? Why are you concerned? I don't know. Seems a bit strange to me. Seems a little strange.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think he knows it's too late in the game to really switch, but there's still something there with Mimi. There is.
You think he still fancies her?
There is something. There's a little. I wouldn't be surprised if, let's say, 1 or 2 years time, AYO and Mimi are back together.
What?
I wouldn't.
No.
1 or 2 years. Do you know how many girls are going to be on his case as soon as he leaves the villa? He's going to be a distant member.
He'll do all of his things and everything else. Have you seen how AYO dresses? He's such a church boy. Like, he'll do his things and then he's going to come back to Mimi. I hate him in the church.
Another church girl who hasn't been on Love Island.
Right. Yeah, I think that more. I don't think they're getting back together. I don't know.
She lives in Portsmouth. Is it Portsmouth? It's far.
Yeah. But she's going to move to London though. I'm pretty sure she will. Yeah.
Oh, in general, yeah.
I think so. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So we see Jessica and AYO speaking first, and I don't know why they done this little bit of conversation first, but basically she was just like, do you know what I mean? I hope your family doesn't think I'm nuts and everything like that. And he's like, no, they don't think you're nuts, just different from me. And I've got mad love for you as well. I don't really like the way he keeps on saying I've got mad love for you. Like, do you love me or don't you? Like, do you know what I mean? If not, like, you just like me, and that's okay. Like, seriously, I wasn't feeling it at all. Then we see AYO talk to Kieran, and he basically,
got a new number. Yay! Welcome to the family. There you go, Marianne Jones. Welcome
to the family. Appreciate you. Thank you. Saf, mad love is giving friendship as far as I'm concerned. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what you say. I got mad love, and it's a very old school term as well. I think
it is.
Yeah.
Friendship. Yeah, I got mad love. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's friendship.
Yeah. I think so. We see him talking to Kieran, and he basically tells Kieran like what his brother said about Mimi being a better suited. And AYO says, in the moment, I didn't agree. But basically, right now you agree. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Bloody ridiculous. But Kieran, they chat about it for a little bit, and Kieran basically agrees with him that he needs to tell Jessica straight away. So he pulls Jessica for a chat. I think he gave her a full sense of security as well, kind of thing. It's like, how you feeling? Do you know what I mean? She's like so good that she's up, she's excited and everything. And then he's just, goes into his monotone voice, and he's just like, just want you to know that my brother and sister really like you, but one of my brother's opinions is that they feel like Mimi is better suited. And I was just like, I told him I didn't feel that way. Do you know what I mean? I've made my decision, etc. Jessica's just sitting there, just like, like just her way through it. Do you know what I mean? She's just like, you know what? It's all good. They're all entitled to their own opinion. Do you know what I mean? But how come you only told me now? He was just like, it's the same day though. Like, I was trying to work out the words to say and all this kind of stuff, And they kind of sit there for a bit. He's trying to find out how she's feeling. And she's just like, look, if you can tell how I'm feeling, I don't need to say it. Do you know what I mean? But it's just draining and it's not nice to hear. And then she kind of walks off. At this point, do you guys agree? Do you think AYO should have told her this situation, or should he have just held on to it?
What do you think, Beverly?
At first, I was just like, you don't actually need to tell her this information. But when he said later down the line that he wanted to tell her, because if they go out, of the house or whatever, and she watches it back and sees that's what the brother said, it might have pained her. So I was just like, yeah, I don't want to hear it, if I'm honest. I'd rather watch it later, because at the end of the day, it's the opinion of your brother. Because if things work out, then it doesn't really matter what your brother thinks at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think I'm still skewed to he should have kept it to himself.
Mm.
And not to Kieran or everybody else in that.
So we
got a super chat.
We got some money.
Okay, Simi says AYO lacks interest, compassion, and consideration. He's on the game, regrets stumping Mimi, and seems to be using Jess. I feel for her. Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's clocked that Mimi has never been in the bottom three, unless it was within in the bottom three every single time there's a vote. So he's probably thinking, yeah, I've messed up here.
He knows he's definitely messed up. I think I wouldn't want to, it's that double thing. I would want to know.
Yeah.
But there's a time when you should tell the person. And I think that she was on such a high, at least give her a day if you're going to tell her inside there. Look how everybody was gassed and was like, best day ever. And you crashed her day. I would have waited until we had finished whenever we got dashed out. And then I would have said, oh, my brother came in, this is what he said. Because it's not nice when you hear like your partner's family doesn't like you. It's a horrible feeling, and it does affect your self-esteem. So he didn't need to do this. And obviously, talking to Kieran, of course, Kieran is going to say, tell her.
Yeah.
Crash your thing. Like they all are. Nobody is a friend at this moment. I don't know why I'm getting this. Like no one's your friend.
No, so. I agree. I think like I hate to say I'm kind of on the fence, man, because I would want to know. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think I'd want to know, but I wouldn't be letting off. I mean, we'll get into it, but I wouldn't be letting off very lightly at all. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think him waiting and saying it off camera was probably for her the best case scenario. Do you know what I mean? And I think you're absolutely right, Nana, as well. Like, everybody's on a high, and why is it do you know what I mean? This girl can't be on a high, and she as she says later on anyway, I can't catch a break. So she still can't catch a break. Do you know what I mean? And and I agree. Like, why are you telling Kira? Like, if anything, he should have just told her, and that's it. Yeah. Very, very strange. Very, very strange behavior. So she's there. Do you know what I mean? She's walked off. She's gone near the door. She's like, like crouching down. She's sad. She's trying not to cry. Matilda spots her and she's like, oh, okay, what's wrong? Do you know what I mean? And Jessica's really trying hard here. Like, she's trying not to cry. She tells Matilda what happened. She whispered it, but obviously they have mics, so we heard. Do you know what I mean? And, Matilda's just like, yeah, that's so gutting. Do you know what I mean? That really is. But Matilda is one of the biggest gossips in the house. So, again, like, do you know what I mean? She should have come up with an excuse, I think. But, Jessica's thing is just like, at the end of the day, this just fuels the AYO Mimi kind of narrative, and she wants it to stop. Do you know what I mean? And she said the one thing that she really wanted was his family to like her. And now she doesn't feel like that is the case. And Matilda, tries to comfort her. She's just like, you know what? I don't think I was that way. The issue is that they've seen a big part of his journey with Mimi, so it might be hard for them to let go of that imagery, essentially. Do you know what I mean? So tries to make her feel a little bit better. AYO and Jessica chat again. There's a lot of chats with these two this episode. They chat again, and basically she kind of says, like, obviously that's the opposite of what I wanted to hear. And he's like, yeah, I know it's not easy to hear, but as he's saying it, he is like, he's not looking at her, which she picks up on, right? And she kind of switches. Like, she just switches a little bit, because she's just like, you're not even looking at me. Like, do you even care about this conversation? Do you know what I mean? I personally think she's just a little bit hurt. Do you know what I mean? And she's misdirected. Well, not really misdirecting her anger, but she's, do you know what I mean? Like, she's taking it out on him, right? Do you know what I mean? But like, I did note, like, it's not like he held her hand. It's not like he hugged her. What do you guys think? Do you think he could have handled that a little bit better? Or did she overreact?
I think someone in the chat said that he has the emotional intelligence of a gnat. He doesn't need type of emotion. Yeah, say swear, say like he's very straight faced, not the hugger, not the cuddler, not the. And I think that's also why his brother brought up the thing about her always needing reassurance. So I think that's why, in the back of his mind, he was just like, I don't need a girl that I have to tell every day that I love her, I want to be with you, and da 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 da. So I don't think he has it in him, if I'm honest, to be that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm stressed. Hug me.
Yeah.
So she just has to either deal with it or walk away. Because
that's it. She ain't got that man. Yeah, and it is that, like, he could have just held her a little bit more, like, you know, held her hand. At least hold her gaze when she's talking. At the very least, if you can't do the hand holding, just look at her when she's talking. And you just nod and just, I feel ya. Whatever you got to do. But he was being a bit like, I told you, innit? You said you wanted on, like, his whole attitude was, but I told you, I said I'm cool. Let's keep it moving. Like, let's just enjoy the night. And it's like, yeah, you're not gonna get much from this dude. And I did feel for her. She did overreact. She snapped. I wouldn't even give her a reaction. She just snapped because her needs weren't being met, and that's fair. But
I think that's fair. I agree with you. I think it's fair for sure. Like, yeah, he definitely should have done more, I think. And he knows her. Like, she's constantly prompting him. Like, say it back. Do you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. She's constantly prompting him, and he's still he's not taking the hint. But as you said, Beverley, that is gonna be his life, her life, if she stays with him. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not gonna change. So then Jessica, in her mood, basically goes and tells Josh. Yeah,
that's what she whispers.
She whispered it. She said, "Oh, can't catch a break and everything." Josh is just like trying not to react. He's just like, just brush it off. Do you know what I mean? And she's just again like, you know, do you know how it feels to hear that and everything? Josh ain't trying to hear any of this mess anymore, is he?
No, he's over it. That, as Erin just said, I was literally about to say it. That pissed me off.
Really?
Like, why are you going to Josh? Like, also, can he take a break? Can he be left alone? Like, why? And why are you there talking to Josh? Like, I need the why. Why did she go to Josh? Because what did you want Josh to do?
To fill the there with the whole meeting.
Yeah, I feel like they all keep on winding Josh up for something. Like, what do you want Josh to do about this? Like, what should he do? Go and relay it to Mimi, for Mimi to then want to talk to I. Like, what did you want? Why are you going to Josh? Or did you want Josh to start gunning Ayo's brother? Like, either way, I don't like what she was doing.
Yeah.
Misery needs company, innit?
Exactly that. Exactly.
That's basically, that's how I saw it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just thought, like, yeah, this is not a good move. I don't think this is a good move, and I don't think Josh is gonna give you anything either. Do you know what I mean? He's concerned about his thing and his thing only. That's it. Like, he's not interested. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
The theory. She said, I've been telling you Jess is a snake. Why tell Josh if not for sabotage? I like Jess though, you know.
Yeah.
Does she I don't think it was that I don't know.
Would you say that, Bill?
No, I said I didn't think it was that calculated. I just feel like she needed the opposite person in that relationship to feel the pain of the whole Ayo, Mimi and Ayo. Because she could have told anyone, like any of the girls, but she chose him for a reason. But I don't know if it was sabotage. I think, like you said, she needed company and somebody who would actually understand the situation.
Yeah. I wouldn't go so far as Snake. No, I don't think she's Snake. Maybe like misguided.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it was childish. Very childish.
Yes, it was. Why do people ask? I saw someone said this earlier. Yeah, what's going on with your flip flop?
I keep on flip flopping.
I thought you meant actual flip.
How did they even see that?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. This season I'm a flip flopper. I like the girls, but I can't help it. I like the black girls. Jess has won me over.
No, honestly, I do that, Jess. So she talks to Ayo again, basically in the bedroom, and she says, like, look, I don't need reassurance from you. Like, it's just the fact that it's come from your brother. Your brother is important to you, so it's important to me. And like, I just want to feel shit about it, but that's as far as it goes. Do you know what I mean? Do you believe her at this point? No.
It's going to be in her head for the rest of her life until her and Ayo break up, go their separate ways. Because
I know.
Ayo always says, my brother and my sister's opinion means more to me than anything. And even as a person with siblings, your mom and dad can say whatever, but it's your siblings that, especially if they're older than you, that you listen to. That literally broke, like her heart was at her toes.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna,
I would literally be the same. And on his side, on Ayo's point, if that was my sister, even the way he ran to his brother, I was like, oh my God, that would be if my sister came in somewhere, like, it would be that immediate, like, excitement. I do value my sister's opinion. She ain't always right, but more right than wrong. So if my sister was like, I at the beginning with Russell, I didn't like him, we probably wouldn't have carried on. I would have listened to her. So my heart would be in the floor, really.
Yeah.
That doesn't go away, because then you've got to start doing things to win them over. And do you really want to do it? Like, fun that, honestly.
Do you know what I mean? And like no, I completely agree. I'm absolutely the same with my brother. If he was to say, nah, that ain't for you, it's the same day. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? Seriously.
I've lasted more than a day, but you may not get even 6 months more out of me.
Yeah.
Because it's going to play on my mind constantly.
all the time.
Until that same sibling says I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
In my mind is playing, is still in the back of my mind when choosing a partner. Oh, what's my brother going to think? I actually don't care. If you don't get on with my brother, I don't know for you, because we're too close to, you have to get on. So yeah,
that's the other thing, getting on with each other. And I do think his whole family did come across as a bit chill. Like, they may find her annoying.
Yep,
I think
just
so.
got a vibe, you know. I don't know. Maybe she can win them over with her joke.
Maybe, but she needs to hold back on something. She needs to, like, telling your mom to shut up. Like, that's wild.
The sister, she was like, bring me some Yoruba woman or someone that she doesn't respect her mom at all. It was like, yeah. Like, and
it was that quiet judging. She was judging.
I said, yeah. She's like, that's why she barely spoke, because if she really said what was in her heart of hearts,
she'll be like, stop this right now. Do you know what I mean? Come and bring me Mimi.
Bring her instantly.
Seriously. Oh my God. Okay, so morning time. So Josh tells Ruben in the kitchen the news about what's happening here. Grace and Jessie are overhearing, but Josh does say to Ruben, I kept it from Mimi. Like, why am I going to tell her? Not that I kept it, but like, why am I going to tell her? And I feel him, you know, seriously. I wouldn't say anything either. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
And I think Mimi would understand why Josh wouldn't say it. I don't think she would react to that. Because also, how can you be like, why didn't you tell me? Why do you want to know? Like, there's too many things.
Sorry, you went to the terrace, so please.
Reduce.
Seriously. So
I wouldn't have told her, because what end? Do you want her to try and now take Ayo to the hideaway to chat?
Right. Like, exactly. Stop trying to blow up my thing. That's all. No. Stop it. So we see Jessica and Ayo talk again, and basically just essentially saying the same thing. Ayo still hasn't got the message. You know what I mean? He's just like, I don't know what you need. You need space or something. Jessica's like, no, I don't need space. Why would I need space? Do you know what I mean? She at this point, she wants to be inside of him.
She did say it though. She's like, you're gonna be quite. I want to be on the side of you like a handbag.
It's true.
Yeah.
Seriously, she really likes the guy. So yeah, but she does say to him, like, look, I just want you to be normal with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, is there something that you're annoyed about or whatever, that kind of thing? I think that he is basically weighing it up at the moment. I think he's thinking about Mimi, so his behavior is changing towards Jessica, which is kind of out of order. So,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
I think he's been there for a while, like just that kind of lethargic. Can I be asked to talk? He's been a bit like that. It's just Jessica has a lot of energy, so she's carried him along, and now he's got time to think. I probably messed this up, and they're getting closer to the end. And you would be thinking, I messed this up. There's 25k.
Yeah,
I messed this up. All I had to do is stay focused. He's gonna be gutted.
Long gone.
He's gutted. He's just gutted. All she's getting is gutted AYO. He'll still ride with you though. You're still gonna get lips from him from time to time, but he's just gutted.
Bro. And then Jessie and Grace, they check on Jessica. They basically overheard the conversation, and Jessie's just like, do you know what I mean? Obviously, you haven't said anything. And Jessica's, look, it's been squashed. I've spoken to AYO. Do you know what I mean? Like, so whatever you heard, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I actually love that energy, to be honest. Jessie was just no, it did not, because Jessie had to say, just for the record, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? We completely disagree. And stuff.
I don't trust those heifers. No,
I don't. I mean,
I think they don't like Mimi.
I think Jessie doesn't generally like black people.
Her and her bae, Joey Essex, that's how they connect. That's probably what they connect about.
I think, honestly, I think they might like our culture, like what we bring, all this kind of stuff, like the clout that it brings when you're next to one of us, whatever kind of thing. But I don't think they like us. And I think the same goes for Sean and Matilda as well.
I don't know. I mean, Grace didn't say as much, but the two of them, little witches, they just needed a little fur to create a coven. They don't like Mimi. Like, they so wanted Jessica to start bitching. I'm glad she didn't, and can see these people ain't my friend either. So rate Jessica for that, because it would have been really easy for her to just get caught up in her emotions and start spewing shit. And she didn't want to talk to them. But the way they were going on, I was like, no. And for one, Jessie, how long was you in there to even witness Mimi and AYO together to have opinions?
Exactly.
Nah. I was like, nah, these two bitches, man. And that includes Grace, because she was there.
I don't know. Grace has got witch tendencies, but I don't know. I still like her.
No, I'm on the same page as you. Love Grace.
Best.
You know what she's doing? It's the perfect way to get to the final. That's because how is she here? No real connections.
It's true.
Nothing. All she's giving us is looks, which is great. But she knows what she's doing. Anyway,
she's a social media. She's a social media manager. Yeah, or has a social media business. So she knows.
I don't trust her. Somebody almost said it, but they didn't go through to the other end of it. Yes, she likes black guys, guaranteed. I don't know if she likes black women. Grace hasn't shown me that she is actually an ally, so I'm not sure.
I just don't think she's as bad as Jessie.
Jessie is an absolute hater.
Jessie and Matilda, I would say. I put them more in the same bracket. I don't think Matilda's for us, Matilda. I don't think she is.
She's with Sean.
She's with Sean, bro.
And she loves him.
I do. Don't get me wrong. For Matilda, like, if you take it out of like how her perceived racism would affect us. Do you know what I mean? If you take it out of that bucket, then I do like her. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like her character. Like what she brings to the show. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think she's for us. Not at all.
Nah.
That means there's no white girls in there that are for our black allies then.
No.
Kieran.
Kieran can be. Kieran can ride for a bit.
I think he's just morals. Like he's been brought up a good lad. So I don't know if it's the black and white thing. He just whatever bullshit, he's just not on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's black allyism.
He's a. I mean, he did ride for Omar though. Do you know what I mean? He really, really, really did. He went in.
Cool.
Yeah, he does.
He does, and Sean.
He does. And Sean, yeah, he does.
They're both fools. So.
Yeah. No, I hear. Okay, so then we go on to the talent show. Oh my god. For arguably one of the most cringiest talent shows.
I think the worst.
The worst. Yeah, I think so.
Compared to last year, because there was still a little bit other, like not just Whitney and Tyreek, like there was other bits that were actually quite good last time. This was shocking.
Yeah. No, thingy, you guys loved Lockham doing the frisbee thing.
Yeah.
Remember you guys loved that.
Their little dance routine.
No, I didn't like that.
Sorry.
So yeah, so we had Nicole. She was up first. She was dancing. She looked like an extra in Honey. Like I just thought, like, what the hell was going on? It's very
I see
those dance groups. Do you know what I mean? You know them all white dance groups.
Yeah.
Like,
she was on beat though. She wasn't offbeat. I didn't look at her.
No, she wasn't offbeat, but it wasn't like it was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
It's very good level for what I expected. That's
true. She's not. She was much better than Harriet.
Yeah.
Do you remember Harriet was like, "Oh, I'm a dancer," and then she danced with Joey. Did she dance with Joey? What was Joey? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah. Or maybe it was Ronnie. I can't remember.
Wait, somebody said dance with me, and then she danced.
Yeah. And it was so bad. But you know, actually, last season, was it last season? Who could dance? What was that girl that was with Montel?
Leah,
she could dance.
Yeah. Remember they did their little dance thing, because wasn't it Leah, Ella? I swear there was somebody else. And they did a little dance routine, and it was like, you guys are all right.
Yeah.
Chef 13 said Nicole was probably a cheerleader. It was giving me that vibe. You could put you could put her in a lineup somewhere, and she
she could do it for sure. Yeah. Kieran was overexcited. He was just like, that's my girlfriend. He's hyping her up. He had to. I think by force somewhere she'll be crying. Do you know what I mean?
He knows what he's doing. As smart
he really does. Seriously. Ruben done a rendition of Singing in the Rain. Don't know. There was something very, very cringy about this whole performance. Like, I mean, he forgot the words. He used Grace as a lamppost and he swung around her. I don't know. Like, it was very, I can't lie. It was
house N word.
Yes.
That's what it was.
It was the house where I was just like, what is this?
I thought he was going to start stripping, because I said, surely not. He's going to sing. There's a whole song. Because he paused at one point. So I thought, okay, you're going to turn into stripper. No problem.
Yeah. He done the whole thing.
Ruben is the worst. He is so cringy. Yeah. There's like, I do think though he could be like, you know, one of those children's entertainers. Like he just has that vibe. Like you could see him in schools. Yeah, not even that high. Like just in school. There's a form of acting that it comes under.
Yeah, like Butlins, like the kids entertainer Butlins.
That type of. It won't be long. Like, you know, you've got money. You need money. He can kind of sing-ish. I can see him on one of those stages, like just doing
the voice wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
the voice wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
it was cringy. I would literally be like, oh no, if I was Grace, I'd be like, this is terrible. But
this is real bad. But you know, like I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, she's from the north, so
yeah, she made it. Like he with training, maybe he would be musical theatre. But how Ruben was good?
That would be a lot of training.
More than one person is saying Ruben was good.
Seriously, sorry, I'm not even looking at the comments like that.
What experiences have you guys been to?
Oh Oh, guys, please, guys.
People are saying I was impressed.
He's not good. He's not. That was cringe.
What
that was cringe.
Very Broadway. Like, this is crazy.
Okay. Agree to disagree. Then we had Matilda, who had done something that I had never ever seen before in my entire life. Yeah, and I'm pretty old. And she decided to do feet puppets, toe puppet. What the fuck was going on? It was just so weird, and it was like this. She drew faces on her toes, put little wigs on them, and put them through a little kind of like stage, and was narrating the story of the love between her and Sean. And she even put a fizzy watermelon sweet in between her toes as a prop.
Probably ate it.
I know there was somebody that was loving that. Somebody loved that whole foot thing from her. It's like, I thought it was shit.
I was thinking, Ivy Chilling said that, that was football for Sean's free. Like, I think, is this, because this seems to be like a massively growing trend, like this footage. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. It's just so weird. So freaking weird. Yeah. Exactly. That's what it seems to be. Okay, so then Grace came out. Grace, she was doing yoga. She came out with a triangle, and AYO was just like, I used to play that in school. What do you call it again? What?
Joey Essex is rubbing off on him.
What?
It's literally like that is ridiculous.
That was a dim moment, wasn't it? That was dim.
It was supposed to be funny, but Jessica didn't seem to react in any way, shape, or form. So
she just talk your rubbish.
Yeah. We're barely hanging on, basically. She's like just sitting next to him. But yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Seriously. Oh my God, it was really, really bad. So yeah, she done some yoga. I don't know what to call it. It was just a few yoga moves, and she made the guys do it as well. That was it. It was dead to me. Like I didn't like it.
And that's it. That's like
basically.
I said.
That was it was just for body thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought maybe there'd be more to her. She should have got a little dummy and done some plaits or something like. For the one I said where she started cameraing her.
She should have done it on her own head and be like, "This is how I do my natural hair."
Like something. There's stuff that she could have done. But yeah, that yoga was dry. Again, I was like, what is this?
What the hell, man? Oh my God. Waving Cat Design says, I thought AYO love triangles.
Exactly. Like he would. I remember when he was always stopping Mimi from doing the triangles.
Yeah,
being a dummy.
Oh God. Okay, so then we had Josh. Oh God, this was bad. It was so bad. He decided to make his special waffle called an MJ waffle, which was just. It was just so ridiculous to me. Like, I was just like, what the hell is going on? And why did they give him the thing was like too small for him as well? Like, it wasn't high enough. It just made him look ridiculous. I just thought it was dumb. Like, I was just like, this is absolutely talentless. Like, this is a minus talent.
Just get a football and do some kick-ups. Like, right, I don't get
something. Or something. It was just terrible.
And wasteful. Are these guys going to eat that food? No. Football would have been a great one.
Yeah.
Him and Binge could have done some back-to-back stuff.
Yeah.
And then that talent. And then, But
yeah.
Perfect.
I just think it's so weird. Such a weird thing to do. Someone, maybe the intern sorted this out because this was terrible. Okay. Then we had Joey. Joey Essex decided this would be a good moment for him to show off his rapping skills. Oh, Jessie said at the top of it, I'm terrified. And I was just like, yeah, you should be, because it was bad. It was seriously bad. I don't remember the raps. They were terrible. It was not on beat. He was rushing through. It was way too long as well. Like, I just don't understand what he was doing. Did he even have a cat to the back and stuff? It was so freaking bad. And at the end of it, he was just like, when I say secret, you say mission, secret, and no one said mission.
He was shit.
Slap dead.
Joey was just, as Aaliyah said, could he hear the beat? I don't know what he was rapping to. I'm actually offended by what Joey did, you know. Like, it was like full mockery Ali G moments. Like, I hate that shit. And he's too old to be a part of that mocking hip hop crew. Like, I was like, no, this isn't okay.
It really isn't.
Offensive.
I think he really thinks he thinks he's so connected to our culture that it's okay for him to do that. Like, Joey Essex thinks he can get down with the cool black people within our community, or in London, or in Essex, or wherever he resides.
Yeah.
Only no words.
It's so bad. Seriously, it's so bad. Yeah, so bad. And then then we had Kieran. Kieran was he was showing off his rugby skills, just throwing a ball. I'm never impressed by these things. Like, no, you should be, if you get paid to do this, you should be able to do that. Like, I'm sorry, no, really, really bad. Jessica done an abstract painting.
Again, shit.
So freaking bad. It was a painting of AYO and some eggs and bacon and some love hearts. It was really bad. And the fact they made her, be up there and do it for all that time was just so cringy as well. Really terrible.
I actually think she got done dirty. If her whole thing is like her personality and that she is like the funniest person a lot of people have ever met, why did they just get her to do the roast? Or a comedy section? Like something. I was like, this would have been a good little platform for her. She's gone through a lot as it is. Like, give her a moment, but they made her do a dead painting.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Sean, he done the sweet roast as the candy man. It was really bad. Again, it was bad. The jokes were dead. He really tried to come for Josh though and gave him a sour dummy. Like, I know they cut that. I know they cut it. There's no way Josh is sitting there and taking that and saying nothing. Like, I do not believe it. No, there's no way.
I need Josh this episode. I need Josh to pull Sean to one side and talk to him properly. Like, I need him to get gunned. I understand it's a roast, but he didn't roast anybody else other than him and Kieran. Everybody else, it was literally like, you're this sweet because trying to rhyme. He roasted him. Like, I was like, nah, come on now. Because you can't do that on the outside.
No, and you're dashing sweets at people. Are you fucking okay? Seriously. The way I'd pick them up and dash them back, like, seriously, I swear.
Knock right in the middle of your head.
Seriously, so annoying.
For real, he did literally like then.
He came for Ruben as well. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
We know he's racist, but I can't have Ruben. I expect him to just kind of like laugh it off or whatever. Yeah, I don't know about Ruben, but Josh, his face was straight, and I need him to set him straight. Like, I literally need that moment.
I'm telling you, they cut it. I'm telling you. I bet you that shot wasn't even the reaction of that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I bet they took it from somewhere else. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They were just like, oh no, it's too aggressive. It's not going to pass. We're going to get Ofcom complaints or something. Do you know what I mean?
Tyreek wouldn't have taken that.
Oh no. Nah. And he wouldn't have stopped either.
Like, the whole game is done now.
Yeah. He'll call a meeting. Seriously.
Tyreek, man. I need the all-stars with him in it, man.
Honestly, Tyreek would be excellent.
Well, he's single now. He may actually be in it.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Oh, mate.
Josh got to hold that because he knows he don't believe the terror story. Like, we all know what took place. Josh knows too, but he's forgetting it. Why are you calling him a dummy? Like, no, Sean.
He wants the money. Like, Josh is close to the 50K prize. So.
Yeah. It's true. Eyes on the prize.
Sure.
And then Jessie came out on stilts.
I was impressed. Can't lie.
I was surprised. I can't say I was impressed.
I'm just thinking
I will say that.
So I was just thinking health and safety. All those different levels. I was like, this girl
when she went up the step, did you see that?
And cracks her neck. What next? Okay.
Seriously. And she was waving these feather boas. I don't know, the outfit and what she was doing didn't flow for me. Like, do you know what I mean? And she didn't actually do anything apart from walk. So like,
it's hard though. And I wasn't expecting it of her because she's a lamer. So I really was like, oh wow, like she knows how to stilt walk. But, you know, slim picking. What else was going on in there? Like really, it's like,
it was bad. I don't like her anyway, so I can't be impressed by what she does. Seriously, and it didn't look nice at the bottom either. It should have looked smooth, and I could see the things broken out the sides. Like, do you know what I mean? It should be an illusion. Okay. And then we had AYO on the flute. He played Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is that not a callback to Sister Act, or is that am I reaching? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I thought of it, and because he was so terrible, I had to do the Sister Act one in my head. But,
see. But it was really bad. But he was just like, I could have gone pro, but I tore my ACL.
That was funny. I was
that was probably London, black boy. Loved it.
Yeah.
He should have done that.
Well,
he should have.
Well done for telling us one joke.
No, definitely.
But still, dead white shirt, crazy trousers. I was literally like, AYO, please, man. Please. Yes, the belt. Yeah. I'm like,
he got one suit. That's it, right? That's his. He needs to go. Where was that shop again? Is it High and Mighty? Tall and Mighty?
Yeah. Just something else. Like, we don't need to see anymore ever. Like, please, no. Like.
Honestly. And then we had Mimi doing karaoke, and she sang 1,000 Miles, which I freaking love this song. Seriously, I really do. No, it's a great karaoke tune. Everybody knows it. It was very cute. They sang it all together.
But she was not great.
She was cute.
She was Mimi. Like, and actually, Mimi has an all right voice.
Yes.
Like, all she needed to do was add just a little bit of spice. I'm not even asking for a lot. Just a little bit of either facial expression, walk around, just something, and she would have won this. It's like, come on, Mimi. Mimi wasn't fine. She wasn't. It was people.
No, she was cute. She was cute. What did you say there, Beverly?
This Mimi train, it dropped me
off.
You're not on it. I had to jump off time ago. So yeah. I just said, I said she should have sung a hymn.
Mm-hmm.
That made her going.
Yeah, because it's true. But it's trying to be like, and I hate the fact that she's clearly singing to Josh, but why is AYO looking? What are you looking at, man? Keep your head down. It's very, very.
No, she could have won that, and I do actually really like that song as well. It was just, I just needed her to a little bit from Ruben and add that to her performance, and that would have been a great performance. That was all.
Fair.
Obi Chinin said she was singing to AYO.
Is that what you think, Mel?
But
oh my god, seriously. So then they had to choose a winner between themselves, that kind of thing. They finalized, I think it was Ruben, Mimi, and Jessie as the top 3, and they chose Jessie to win. Yeah.
It was different, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
That's all it is, man. I'm telling you, if Mimi gave it a little bit of spice, she would have won that. But Jessie, all right, it's different, but what does she do? She just walked in,
Yeah.
hugged Joey and left.
Yeah.
Beverly says, I just love how Beverly could give a rat's ass.
Oh, mate. Okay, so I'm guessing. Why is the thing? I hate. You know what? Yeah, is it me? Yeah, or are your Google accounts just logging out like randomly?
I had a moment of that like a couple of weeks ago, but it's been quite good at the moment.
Yeah, it's freaking logging out, mate. Wait, hold on a second. Look at the time. Where's the press release? Hey, it's not even out yet. Okay, cool. Like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
One day ago. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go into. Let's do socials, man. Let's do how are people faring? Well, actually, overall, yeah, this season, do you know what I mean? How do you think there's been a lot of growth in people's social media accounts and stuff? Like, do you think it's
so in comparison to Tyreek and them? No, because that is golden years, man. They'll never get back. But from when they introduced not allowing them to have their social media active, this is a very active year, if that makes sense. Their followers are growing by like tens of thousands days, and do you know what I mean? When they leave, it's still not as much as, because I think not Mimi, what's the other black girl? Sorry, Tanya and Shaxi. That's what introduced it, right?
Yeah.
And their social media was down bad. Like they
done them day. Yeah.
These guys will do better than them.
Okay. Cool.
Why? I don't know what the difference is. But yeah, they will do better than them. Or I guess people are used to it. When it was new, they didn't like it because people wanted to attack the people in the house. But much, much better. So yeah, the numbers are telling. So what I've done this year is compare. What I wanted to see was how the nation reacted to different episodes. So for example,
love that.
After like the talent show, I was thinking, who did people like? What did they who do they think was the most talented person? And Matilda and Jessie came out number 1 and 2 with an
increase of how much?
7,000 followers.
Really?
Just from that episode.
Oh,
that's crazy.
People are liking Jessie.
Yeah, Grace wasn't too far behind, and then Mimi. So Grace was 5K, Mimi was 4K, and then the disparity was Jessica, who actually got more than Kieran, Josh, and the rest of them.
Okay.
From last night's episode.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's fair for Jessica because it was heavy on her and that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, Nana, Jessie and Joey, I'm not gonna lie, they might make top 3. The last week, Jessie's followers have grown by 7,000, 7,000, 8,000, like this whole week. So in total, she's a 22K followers
this week.
Just this week, from the 20th, right? Monday was the or 21st or whatever. Yeah, Jessie alone.
No, oh, that is crazy.
I don't know why, and that's why I was saying earlier. I don't understand it. Maybe it was her dad. People want to see more of her dad, so they went to follow her. Or but I don't.
Maybe it's a racist as well because she cussed out.
Them.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, it was.
Who's top girl?
It's your best friend. What's her name? Let me go back. Let me rearrange. Grace with 356K followers.
Wow.
Sorry, it's Grace.
Really?
5'6". Oh, she's supposed to Mimi. Oh no, Mimi's on 300K.
Mimi's on 300K. Oh, really?
I thought she'd have been on higher, but okay.
This is what I mean about
this
she has
is
the
really
one
good though. But for anyway, like, do you know what I mean? Like for numbers wise, it's very good.
Okay, so why I did it this way was I wanted to see the rate in everyone's growth because Grace, when she was announced, was on 80K anyway, so she already had that platform. So in terms of like overall growth, Mimi is growing by 282,000K followers, followed by Grace 269, followed by Matilda 233, and then Kieran, Joey, and then the rest are like 90s and whatever.
Okay, so Grace came in with a following. People are saying that Uma is doing the best out of all the girls.
Yeah, but she's left. As soon as you leave, you get an uptick of like maybe 50K. Like,
right, okay.
She was on 500,000. So she, after that Will and Thing episodes, she was gone. Her and what was Joey's ex, Samantha?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
As soon as they left, their followers went crazy. I don't know why, but again, it was on 500,000 last time I checked. But once they leave the villa, I don't check until the whole show to see where they started from and where they ended. Yeah, definitely, because she wasn't even a social media girl like that in the first place.
Who, Mimi or Uma? Uma. Okay, cool.
So yeah, at first I was saying Matilda was gonna win, hands down, no competition. Mimi is creeping in there, but it might be between Matilda and Mimi. I think that's my prediction.
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, and then Grace would be third. Grace would be stronger if she was with Ruben. So if they do another dumping, because there's 6 couples in there right now. Ruben has the lowest.
Really?
Number.
What's Ruben on?
7. No, his actual count is 8951.
Ooh.
8. What?
No, 8,000. He's been in there too long for that.
What?
8.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh like that. Sorry, I don't even I was surprised. You know when the number just like ticks in your head, like, no, that's not what you said. It's like, wow.
851. And then Josh is on 18K, so that's the lowest 2, if that makes sense. Like the lowest 2.
Yeah. What's AYO on? What's AYO on?
AYO's on 44K last when I checked on the show, but his growth is hundreds. Like it just grows by a steady 500.
People don't really like him.
He's always voted bottom. So if there is another vote, because so there's 2 disparities. Because Grace is so popular, Ruben is the most unpopular. AYO and Jess might leave because they're not unpopular, but they're not amassing the amount of followers to keep them.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing that's going to keep Grace going, because people love Grace so much. She's almost like Molly Smith. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Molly Smith. But Mimi, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what she's doing. After the knee crawling episodes, she gave 25. No, that was over the weekend. Let me go back to after kneeling episode. What was that? Grafties, right? Yeah, sorry, I was right. 25K followers.
Wow. Really? After one episode.
After just that episode when she was on her knees. Black people on their knees.
So did she lose? Did she actually lose? She didn't lose, didn't it?
25K. And then the next person was Matilda, who got 11K. So you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about Jessica? So Jessica's growth is only been from yesterday that she's had that spike of people being like, actually, we're going to follow Jessica. Before then, there was...
Sorry, Jessie or Jessica? White girl or
Black Jess?
No, so this is what I said, I think a couple of shows ago. When she went into the villa, they didn't put her Insta on. So you had to go look for her Insta. And it wasn't as straightforward as her name, because even I found trouble. So when she came in 1st of July, she was on 3,430. Today when I checked, she is now on 41K. So everyone likes Jessica, but she's with AYO. So her growth has been in the thousands ever since she came in. So she's with AYO. I think they're going to be next out. I think anyway, unless Ruben pulls Grace from the top.
From the heights. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. So realistically, Joey's there, innit? Joey and Jessie are there in the final.
Yeah, they're definitely in the final. And so it could be Mimi and Josh. And Mimi's definitely carrying.
Yeah, Mimi's carrying Josh, obviously.
Yeah.
By far. I just knew that before he went into the villa.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, she's going to win. I don't know how he knows, because I don't know, because watching her, I don't get it. But yeah. If she wins,
Kieran? Because
Kieran and Nicole. Everyone thinks Kieran and Nicole. Even the villa thinks Kieran and Nicole.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think where a strong couple has ever won Love Island.
You know what? You're not wrong. And also as well, because they got those dodgy questions in the game, and that always throws it. It always throws it every single time. Do you know what I mean?
The securest couples, if that's the word, never. Well, let me not say never, because I can't go that far. Don't win Love Island. People are bored of them.
Yeah.
Very bored. And we live in England. I don't know how many Welsh people are watching. I don't think English people like the Welsh like that. So, but
no, you know what? That's a point, actually.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because you always think their country is supporting, but it's not the same as it. Yeah.
Kieran was doing well in the beginning because he was coming with the whole morals, but again, his followings only increased by a couple of thousand. Steady growth, 2,000, 3,000. Nicole, 1,400. And she's not even good looking. She doesn't dress nice.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this, Beverly.
And her makeup,
she's mid.
Her makeup is shocking. And she
Like, I don't understand why you have enough makeup to cover your burn. I guess they say you shouldn't cover it or anything like that, but she's just...
But she's wearing other makeup. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. So what are you... It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Who knows what
it's a weird flex.
So for growth-wise, Mimi is looking like...
she's...
Mimi or Grace, really. That's what it sounds like.
Yep. So like I said, Mimi's 282,000 and then Grace is 269. So it's just under 20k between them in terms of the difference. But again, obviously Mimi started off when I started doing it at like 17k. But this is the thing. On the initial thing, everybody went to follow Mimi, and I don't understand.
We like her.
No, because the thing is, she seemed like a sweet girl. Do you know what I mean? So you want to support, but it's only over time that we realize that
she's boring. Like I'm
we all hope she gives us chinks of something.
Yeah,
very smart.
She's just a sweet girl.
Her mom and her auntie had more personality in those 3 minutes we saw them than she has exhibited over the whole show.
Beverly.
And I'm just like, if this is what your mum and your aunt are like, how? Because they were also talking about church and God. And...
maybe her sister or something is a bigger personality.
It's just that she's, you know what? It's that girl next door thing that Mimi has. It's so relatable and likable. It's just a TV show. I would like a little bit more spice to her, but there's something really endearing. She has a real endearing quality. Like, I like her.
I think like if Mimi was a white girl, she would 100% win. Do you know what I mean?
Think?
Like, yeah, like 100%. I think it's only because she's black. It's just like it's a question mark, because she has got that like girl next door, sweetie. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't hurt a fly. Got involved in some mixed up.
Who's an equivalent to her? That's one.
I can't remember the winners now. Sanam is
Sanam.
You know what I mean? Like, just
that is the quality, actually.
But I thought Sanam and them were boring. Like, I couldn't understand them.
I cried when they were at, because I was like,
she loved it.
I really, there is something about that quality. I just always like them. But yeah, Sanam, Mimi is so similar. It's such a similar vibe of a woman.
The trajectory that they're going with, then I guess if that's the right word. Boring, you know.
You know what? It's very safe, and she's a Christian girl. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just very, very safe. Very safe.
But yeah, if she doesn't win, it's because she's with Josh. That's the only reason.
If she doesn't win, it's Josh. Yeah.
Like, all the girls, the reason why they weren't winning is because of their other halves. The only two that are closest, Matilda and Sean. But if Mimi does not win, it's because of Josh for sure.
Okay.
I need Matilda and Sean out though. Like
I need them out
I
as
need
well.
them out next.
It's not going to happen, is it? I think who's going first? Like Jessica and AYO probably going to.
I think Grace is too high for Ruben to drag her down, and she knows what she's doing. She's gone for Mr. Nice Guy, so on the outside she thinks that people are gonna, when they always say bad guy wins or whatever, so she's kind of playing to the opposite of that to keep her in. Like,
yeah,
I think AYO and Jess are next out. Unless something happens, but the next people before that will be Nicole and Kieran.
You think they'll be the next ones to go?
I think they'll finish 4th.
Really?
And then it's then I think Grace.
Yeah.
Then Mimi and Matilda, I can't tell. If I say based on follows alone, just looking at the data, Mimi should slide through to the final, but we live in, isn't it? So you live in LA, not London.
Yeah.
People in the chat are still saying Kieran and Nicole, but you know what? I believe you. Like, we're not taking into account that they're Welsh. We're not taking into account English people. Really, when it comes to it, who are they going to put their vote to? It probably would be either Joey.
If anyone's winning, it's Matilda.
Joey or Grace, really.
No, but Ruben's far down.
He's too far down. Oh, it's Matilda then.
So Ruben is.
I cannot take Matilda and Sean winning.
No.
That would piss me off.
He would think that he's he can't win. Sean can't win.
Insufferable if he wins. Like, that's crazy. We literally cannot have them to win.
So I guess Mimi and Josh. But I can't. People are saying Grace has been on the bottom 2. She has, and it's because of Ruben, not because of her. Because Ruben's following as well, a couple of hundred every time. People don't like Ruben, but they love Grace. When it comes to the final,
she hasn't had a good partner because she was with Connor before. Like,
exactly.
Hasn't had a good partner. Her up, actually.
She should have picked Omar, innit?
Yeah, probably. He was the best out of the bad bunch because Blades was again couple hundred. Nobody was really checking for him. Ruben's even worse. The only person, if she was still with Joey Essex, they would have won hands down.
Oh yeah.
That's why I always thought they were going to get back together, because I thought Joey did that too. Like, actually get back with Grace. They win. Grace dumps him, finds her black footballer that she's been after. Bob's your uncle.
No, I agree. Some people are saying that racism is popular. Yeah.
Maybe everyone's just following her, because if we look at it just from a social perspective, they're just following her because they like the look of her, not because they actually want her to win. So if you look at it like that,
yeah,
she's the best looking or best put together, I should say, Villa. So
yes.
Love Light, I agree. Sean and Matilda winning would be a litmus test for how far right England has gone. Definitely, but they could win. Oh, I hate that for us.
Oh, so do I, man. Bloody Candy, man. They can't let him win, man. Or what? Go on.
Oh, this could all be completely wrong, and people are just following them because they want to see what they look like. And Mimi and Josh win, followed by.
No, but you were right last time, though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Your social media analysis was on the point last time.
It was spot on.
Do you know what I mean? So.
Because what was it? It was like Jessica kind of grew quickly, and you were saying like she is, although Whitney, I think you placed it. I think you got the order spot on. But you was like, Whitney is popular. It could be, she could fly through maybe, but the way Jessica's growth is, you got it, and it was that.
And Whitney messed up when she caused that argument with Ella. Ella is nation's sweetheart, and the numbers today are the exact same. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So at that point, if she just kept, they could have, because everyone loved Locken. Do you know what I mean? The whole boy next door, nice guy, treating a woman right. They could have picked it. But Sam was a douchebag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Good look.
Seriously, nothing good looking.
I saw him and Tyreek together the other night. I was like,
oh, Zoom.
No, really? I follow them on Snapchat, so I see what they do every day.
Okay.
Love Tyreek, Tyreek
oh
is
my God. That's so funny. That's so
To be
funny.
it has grown, but because Joey Essex is in the Millie crew, you can't see the actual breakdown. So when he joined Love Island, he was on 1.8 million. He's now on 1.9 million. So I'm assuming he's somewhere in between. So his growth shows 100k, but it could be 150, 160. We won't know until he reaches the next Millie point, which will probably be after he leaves the villa.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sonia, you're absolutely right. The UK would have made Kayla and Aaron win real quick. Yes, they would have. Yeah, 100%. That's the US. Yeah, they would. Bro.
Yeah, for real. Mimi and Josh would walk this in the US. It would just be standard that these guys are going to win it. Not here. Mate. Oh my God. Okay.
Have they released the votes for, like, since they released it the first time, have they released it for every single show after that? You know when they said the number? Yeah, because they did the number. Remember, it was like 51% and 49% with this amount of votes.
Oh yeah. They did. I think so.
I've only seen it once. I don't remember seeing it. Yeah.
And it was tight. It was tight.
It was very, very close.
Yeah.
I think that was the Kai Sanam show. I think they wanted to show, hey guys, white people start voting. Yeah.
We're not racist.
Exactly. But yeah, no, Mimi could come away with it. If we go by social, she could, but
that's it.
It's always out there.
Do you know what, guys? I'm looking for the press release and it is not out.
Still?
Yeah.
Exactly. Playing games.
Yeah, it's usually out at 12, to be honest.
There's probably nothing to say, that's why.
Oh, Josh was knocked out, Sean.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me just check for first look real quick. Well, no, Beverly, that was. Oh, go on.
I was going to say, for the US Love Island, did they lock off their socials as well? Do you know if they can't?
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I didn't follow any of those guys.
No.
The US one, though, is as soon as somebody leaves, they do so much press. They give off everything. Like, it's so great. Like, you just get juice from people straight away. But
no, they say no, they didn't.
So temporarily, so yeah.
Marsha said Messiah has 535k.
I think he bought them because I said the exact same thing when he walked in, and I asked my friend, "Is this real?" Because she works at ITV, and she was just like, "Yeah, he's very popular," but it didn't grow an ounce. And then I looked at all his reels and his interaction. For somebody who has that many, you should have like 50, 100k every time you post. 10k, 20k. So yeah, I don't know if they're if I'm very honest.
But what's he popular? Oh, he's a fitness trainer guy, isn't he?
Exactly. So I don't know if he's done work in maybe America or place around the world, because you know that kind of look, they love it out there. So.
Yeah.
Steroid king.
Grew by 1,000 followers when he was in the villa from 529, and I guess what she says is on 5.3 something now. So yeah.
Right, man. Yeah, random question. If you was in the Love Island talent show, what would your talent be?
You know,
and guys, answer it in the chat. Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe I'll bring out the clarinet. I'll play the clarinet. Yeah, with a little reed and everything. That's probably what I'll do.
Yeah.
Oh,
what would you do, Nana?
I'm either doing a karaoke number, doing like Mary J. Blige, or I would do a monologue.
Oh.
Probably do a monologue to try and be different. Yeah.
Okay.
What would you do?
Me, I would sing. I'll do karaoke. Let me not say sing.
Monica said Nana would definitely sing. Yeah, you know this. I can actually play the recorder still. Maybe I would. Can
you?
Yeah, I can still play it.
Mate, I definitely can't. I can't play anything. Are you
practice before? Because I think AYO was like, "Oh, that went better in practice." So yeah, 2 notes.
Play the triangle.
Waving cactus eyes. I'd play the triangle. We tried to do that. We tried to add in instruments to our beginning song. I can't even remember what that was now, but we got shut down.
Yeah, because it was lame.
Creativity was stifled.
Whatever. These guys, man, they're always testing the cringiness. They want more cringe.
Erin said, I would throw the arse in a circle, juvenile style. Oh, man.
Excuse me.
Oh, I do have to jump off.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap, actually. Anyway, do you know what I mean? Thank you so much, Beverley, for joining us. I can't even... Oh, there we go. Yeah, thank you so much, Beverley, for joining us and giving your social media expert opinion on what is going to happen in the final. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining us as well. Really appreciate you. Make sure you book that like button. Do it now if you haven't done so already. Replay Gang, leave your comments for us as well. And if you want to get even closer to us, make sure you join our membership, which is only...
It's just $1.99.
Yes, do that. So we have
Beverley to come back.
Yeah, of course.
They want the follow-up review afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This is usually the week I stop watching. So
no, a couple more episodes to go. And guys, we actually have, I'm going to say like 2 guests tomorrow. So we have a afternoon show and we have an evening show tomorrow. So 1 o'clock and 10:30 we're doing tomorrow. So
10:30 p.m.
Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Yep.
No problem.
So yeah, it's going to be a busy one tomorrow as well. And we also have a very special show on Saturday as well. I'm going to let you know about that now. That is not one to miss. Make sure you're there Saturday at 3 p.m. as well. We'll put this out on our socials as well. And yeah, guys, have a fantastic day. Thank you, guys. See you later. Bye. Bye.